And we are live. Welcome back to Live Reality Games. We have a full packed schedule tonight. We just concluded our special podcast of You Don't Know Jack, which features representatives of games that Jack Atkins played before going on The Circle, which was on Netflix. It just ended too. No spoilers for anybody that may be watching this and hasn't watched the end of The Circle yet. So we'll hold those out for later. But tonight, we are joined by Alex and Pierre to talk about Battle Royale. I sat with Bill last night. We kind of went over the basics of Battle Royale. It is ran by the same people who put on The Amazing Hunt, a fantastic, amazing race kind of experience out in Vancouver. And then Battle Royale is featuring more like maybe the survivor side / the challenge side, playing challenges and getting eliminated that way. But our guest tonight here, Alex, welcome back to the show.
Hi, it's good to be here, Dustyn. Thank you for having me.
For the folks watching at home that may not be aware of what you do, Alex, how do you know Live Reality Games and how do you know about the community?
Yeah, so Live Reality Games. I'm the host of Survivor Colorado, also known as I call them the Colorado competitions. We've done now 4 Survivor Colorados, 2 Big Brothers, and 1 Amazing Race, with another Survivor and Big Brother in store for this summer. We do them down here in Colorado. If you're interested in playing, hit me up. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Live Reality Games has just always been a part of my life. I love it a lot. So great to be here.
Thanks again for being here. Also, our another special guest here tonight is Pierre. Pierre, how are you doing this evening?
Doing good. Nice weather we have here right now.
It's shaping up very well. Pierre, where are you at again?
Toronto, Ontario, in Canada.
Michigan, myself, and then Alex, you moved down to New Mexico recently, right?
Oh, well, I've been all over the place recently, but I'm down here in New Mexico right now, but headed back up to Colorado very soon. So, yeah.
And then, of course, same question for you, Pierre. How do you know Live Reality Games and what got you started here, I guess?
I guess I've always watched Live Reality Games without really knowing what they were. I've always loved reality competition shows, and when I found some on YouTube, I'm like, wait, there's a whole community based off of this? Let me explore more. And then I found out through the Penthouse that there was a whole community, and it just flourished from there.
Now, what you're leaving off, Pierre, right now is that you host, run, edit. You do lots of work on a live reality game, The Crown.
Yeah.
Where do people find out about The Crown?
You could search up The Crown LRG on YouTube, or you can follow The Crown Instagram account, the.crown.show. We are currently still waiting to continue the filming for part 2 of the show, because in our province, things are not going the best for COVID right now. But yeah, we're still waiting, and this is a good time for me to just brainstorm more ideas I could bring back to when we continue.
Absolutely. And we understand as hosts and production members ourselves that sometimes it's just best to put things on hold just for the safety of everything. So,
yeah.
Also, you can also subscribe to us on Facebook.com/Live Reality Games. We are here on YouTube as well. Anybody watching at home, if you have comments, if you want to disagree with our picks for our winners, if you want to say anything, if you're friends of these contestants, please let us know. We will put you in the program here. Also happening right now, LU as well. So tune in on the same channel here. You can hop back and forth. You can catch one. You can watch one later. Totally up to you. So shout out from one of the producers here real quick before we get into Bill says The Crown. A shout out from another Canadian live reality game. So for anyone interested in knowing the aspects of this Battle Royale, you can check mine and Bill's interview out that we did last night. Also Live Reality Games. So we're going to kick things off with the intro here. You can find this premiere in the entirety on the Amazing Hunt's Facebook page. But for now, here's just a quick minute or so. We'll do a quick little introduction of the show.
This is Battle Royale.
So there we have it, folks. The first little quick intro of all the castmates there. Whole 26 people in total. Alex, what's the number of people that you've hosted at most at one of these games?
16 was our largest, and that was All-Stars last summer.
So that must be pretty complicated, thinking about even close to doubling that in size with the number of castmates on that. So
exactly. You know what? I could just say this. I mean, when I just did the 16, it was so stressful, so crazy, so surreal. I can't even imagine how live reality games would do it with 26 people. You know what I mean? Like that is impressive, and I give mad props and respect to the creators for putting that together. And even there was some talk about this being a family as well, or at least like a group that all knows each other before. To get that group that size together is very, very impressive, especially if they're all related.
Pierre, you've had experiences hosting people that knew each other really well. Your Crown experience is kind of like schoolmates.
Yeah.
How's that like with people like disagreeing with themselves and playing against people that they know it and like to hang out with?
It was honestly crazy to see, because in the show, like, there would be people that are like literal best friends that would not be afraid to screw each other over by giving someone the partner that they don't necessarily get along with, So it's crazy to see that that just like friends and like schoolmates can be able to put whatever relationship they have to the side and just absolutely crush them, I would say.
Yeah, and especially this is like a whole, we talk about like the blood versus water season. This is like blood versus blood. Like everybody is related here. And we got a little sneak peek earlier too, and a little bit later on, we see that the cast is actually split up with older and younger here. So Pierre, any thoughts about which might be the more dominant team at first?
Younger team, for sure. For sure. And that's not me being biased, because I do identify with the younger group, but that's just because younger people, like, not to back on the older, but some of them, especially the younger kids, they have boundless amounts of energy. Like, they can run for miles. They can do so much things that most old people can't even really do. So I'm definitely rooting for the younger squad here.
Alex, are you going younger as well, most likely?
Well, I would have to agree with you, Pierre. I think the younger team looks to have the advantage. Come on, we saw in Millennials versus Gen X. I mean, we saw what happened with Adam. He won. No spoilers. But well, I just spoiled the whole thing. Oh well. But anyways.
It's always worth the rewatch. Always worth it.
But that being said, it will be an interesting dynamic, because definitely the older generation as well is going to have a lot more experience. And I wouldn't count them out just yet. They have a lot more experience, maybe a lot more physicality, and a lot more mental stamina that could carry them ahead in some challenges. So we'll see what happens.
Especially with the younger, because they're all family too. Because you grew up listening to grandma. Like, are you really gonna vote grandma out of this game? We'll find out when it premieres here in the coming week. So we're just going to play each contestant. They do a little intro by themselves, and we'll pause, talk about them a little bit. And then at the end, Alex, myself, and Pierre will all make our best guesses. We'll pick one older person to win, one younger person, and then a finalist at the end, which is just kind of a wild card. So let's hear from our first contestant.
Hi, I'm Allison. I'm the eldest of the group. I'm the one that they all have to respect. Believe me.
Hi, I'm Martin.
Well, Allison here seems like she's commandeering the respect already. So she is the oldest, and I just said it earlier. Like, would you vote your grandma out?
Yeah, she definitely kind of came up with respect. Like, hey, I'm the old person here. Gotta respect me, So whether that'll play into her strategy in the game or not, it'll be interesting to see that unfold.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I definitely feel like she can be a big threat because, like you said, Dustyn, she did play in the Amazing Hunt franchise, so it's not her first rodeo. So maybe she'll pick up certain like things that were on the Amazing Hunt and were carried over to Battle Royale. So you never know.
Absolutely. Allison is pretty much royalty in the live reality games family. She holds the title as the oldest contestant ever to play a live reality game. So congrats to Allison. I can't wait to hopefully meet Allison at one point on one of these things, just to pick her mind about the experience and everything. But up next, we have Martin.
All I can say about my family is get ready!
Well, if anything, he's very energetic about this upcoming competition. So,
oh man, yeah. Best of luck to him. You know, that's what I can say. I mean, he got the spirit, and that's good.
he's got a whole lot of spirit, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I definitely see him as like the sweet old guy that people would want to bring with them to up to a certain point.
I'm getting like Troyzan vibes or something from him. Like somebody that might be a little irrational. You're not going to like him at first, but you're going to like him eventually, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's see who we have next.
I'm Diane Bradson. I'm 68 years old, and my strategy is to win.
I think that's a great strategy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think with those sunglasses, she can do anything she wants.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna be. I don't think she'll be like much of a physical threat, but she'll definitely be the one to say like iconic one-liners. I can already feel it.
Absolutely, I feel it, and I feel she has this slight like a relaxed kind of thing. She's like, "This is who I am. This is who I am, but I'm gonna win."
Right.
Let's see here. We have up next.
Everybody, my name's Rob Bradson, the middle of the pack kid. Here to have a little bit of fun with all our amazing families. Should be a lot of fun, and best of luck to everyone. Woohoo!
I think I cut it a little short at the end, but the little woohoo at the end was like one of my favorite parts already.
He's just good. He's just there for a good time. I can tell.
Yeah, he's just there. He was the family member who was invited and was like, "All right, let's do it. Why not?" You know. So, here. But anyways, yeah, he definitely looks like
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. He definitely looks like the type of person who could go far if he plays his cards right, for sure.
Now Pierre is taking a moment to break here for a moment. But Alex, have you played anything with your family by chance? Any family events that you put on?
Yes, actually, that's yeah. Actually, so I have a pretty large extended family. And it was my grandfather's 80th birthday a couple years ago. And we went up to, somebody's house and we had a big party. It was a great time. It was awesome. And I have a lot of younger cousins as well. And I was like, hey, can we film something? Can we do something while we're here? Right. And they were like, okay, yeah, we'll come up with an idea. So we came up with this little 1-hour live reality game called Joining Up with the Johnsons.
How clever. I like the title already.
Just like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but Joining Up with the Johnsons. And we did a couple challenges, but then we also made like some fake drama up and all sorts of stuff. And it was totally scripted, totally, fake, but it was so much fun. And if y'all want to check that out, go to rockletstudios.com.
Fantastic.
No, youtube.com/rockletstudios. I don't have a website yet. I'm not that professional, but
one of these days. So we'll just continue. Pierre, when you join us back again, feel free to hop in, and we can't wait to hear from you here. So our next person up, let's see here. We just finished with Rob.
Well, Dustyn, I gotta ask: have you been doing anything with your family before?
Oh my gosh, absolutely, I have. Like, I feel like most of the live reality game family is an extended family of your own family. Actually, my grandma for her birthday party one year wanted a big games and like voting and a tournament kind of thing. So we put on a reunion for her and we played a lot of family games. At the end, we had a quiz about her and there was a winning team and they won bandanas and stuff like that. So,
oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
We're just chatting, Pierre, about any events that we've done for our family. Have you ever hosted anything for your family like that, like a game night or something?
No, not really. We don't really do the whole reality TV thing. Well, honestly, my brother and my sister, they were really the ones to get me into Big Brother at first, which was the first reality competition show I've really like watched. But other than that, not really. That's the most like reality TV we've had in our family, you know?
Well, one of these nights.
One day.
All right, let's see our next contestant here for Battle Royale.
Hi, I'm Laurel. I'm 60-something, and my strategy is to be quietly ruthless with a smile on my face.
Did she say 60 something?
I love
60
that.
something.
I love that.
She's
That's
there to
amazing.
have a good time. That's good.
Yeah.
Also, comment in the audience here. Kirk recalls playing Survivor with his brother. Final four, he had to vote him out for the final three. So,
Which
I guess Laurel is Kirk's girl too. Kirk, make your predictions below, and we'll see what they are. You're not going to beat the three of us. I mean, good luck to you, sir. She was really spicy. I liked her too. She was fun. Let's see here. I think she has a pretty close person in this game too, but we'll get to them in a moment. Next up, we have.
Hi, I'm Ross. I'm probably the nicest person in the family, so I'm probably going to use my generosity and my good looks to do whatever I have to do to win the game.
Hi there.
Okay.
Nicest person. Are you the nicest person if you were the one to admit it yourself? I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
True.
He could be a little bit of a wild card.
Maybe.
Oh, are you speculating? Remember, we're going to pick one older, one younger, and then one wild card to round out our lineup here as draft picks. So,
right.
He did seem like if he is the nicer one, maybe he's less competitive. Maybe he's just going to like give up and be like, oh, you can take the win. Maybe he's too nice in that aspect, which concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And, you know, kind of going off of that, something that I was just thinking about is, I mean, we haven't seen the younger generation quite yet, but something tells me, just a feeling that the younger generation might be a little bit more cutthroat in this game. They might be a little bit more, you know, I'm going to win whatever the cost. And the old people are just going to be like, all right. It's fine. It's fine. We've accomplished so much in our lives already. We don't need to win this little project or anything like that. You know, I don't want to see that. I want to see the old people play and, you know, keep fighting. But I don't know. We'll have to see when we get to the younger generation.
And for the people that haven't seen the whole preview yet, you can check out the preview at The Amazing Hunt on Facebook. Yes, you will see lots of more character development and some big personalities come out even before the game's even started. So next up, we have Kim.
There, I'm Kim. I'm 59 years old, and I'm going to do it on birthday.
Hi, my name is.
That was one of the quicker ones.
Yeah.
She seems nice though. She seems like she'll be a nice one too that people might want to keep. It's all depending honestly on how like the game works as well, because I'm not really sure like on the format yet, but I know that it was that they were both split into two different tribes, and it was not necessarily like an actual survivor game. It would just be like every challenge someone is being eliminated. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works, especially with people like her that well, to me seem like nice people.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would agree with you there.
Yeah. And for more information about how the game is full that played fully. You can check out our intro video yesterday with Bill. He does give a hint to some little bit character development here. Bill will put you up on screen for a moment. He says that some family members are camera shy, so they don't speak too much about themselves. But that doesn't mean they're going to be full of surprises or not competitive later in the show. So I get the same feeling too. When we put on events, some people, their confessionals are just a little, they get timid in front of a camera. They haven't warmed up quite yet. But you get them in front of a competition or yelling at somebody to do well in a challenge, they will go all out.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next up, we have Wayne.
Wayne, I'm 51 almost. I'm here to beat my wife of everything that has to happen today. I need to beat Royale.
Well, there you go, folks. L'Oreal's husband is also playing too, and it sounds like he has a vendetta to beat her in this game.
Wow. Well, you know, I best of luck to him. I'm sure he's, you know, I'm sure there's some good competitive rivalry there. So we'll I hope maybe he's playing us. Maybe he's actually like aligned with her, you know?
I didn't think about that. Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe he's like, I need to beat her. So everybody will, you know, try to like dismiss her as a threat.
Do you think they'll be seen as like a power pair coming into it?
I think maybe that's why he's trying to downplay that little relationship there.
Kirk from the audience says, still Team Laurel. So I'm sorry, Laurel, I keep pronouncing it wrong. I'm terribly sorry. Correct me next time when I get to interview you. How's that? Let's see here. Next up, one of my personal favorites. I can't wait to see them play. We have Kelly.
Kelly, I'm 51. I'm Allison's daughter. I'm going to do the best I can to kick all your butts. Have fun.
She's going to do the best that she can. Like, that is the best you can say. That's, you can't do more than your best, right?
I get very camp counselor type energy from her, you know?
Yeah. And she definitely rocks the Canada spirit, you know, Team Canada. I mean, that's awesome. Whenever you come into a game dressed to like play in some sort of competitive outfit, I think, you know, show the spirit and you'll get rewarded. So we'll see.
As a fellow Canadian, Pierre, do you feel like Canada from her?
Yeah, definitely. The red and the white on the tank top, on the hat, that definitely like shows great Canadian pride, for sure.
Nice.
Let's see here. Next.
Hi, I'm Steve-O. I'm 50, going on 22. Businessman, full-time daddy, Batman at night.
I'm Paul.
We got a lot about him. Let's go back for just a moment. Let's see here. Mr. Steve, part-time Batman.
I definitely see him as cutthroat a bit because he said he's a businessman as well, and most businessmen, as you can see in like most reality competition shows, are the most cutthroat of the group, you know. And he definitely seems like very strong as well, so I could see him doing well in some physical competitions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be. I think he said he's Batman, so I'm ready for him to show up and, you know, be Batman. And I don't know, but like, you know, he's gonna show up and he's gonna be the maybe the hero that his team needs to get ahead in the challenges.
He sounds a little confident though. I kind of got the vibe of like that salesperson too, to be like, this is what we're gonna do, folks. This is how we're gonna vote, or this is how we're gonna do the challenge, and we're gonna do it. Like, he's the leader. I feel leader vibes.
Yeah, definitely leader vibes from him.
Yeah.
I'm Paul, 48 years old. Wisdom and experience will overcome youth every day of the week.
Ooh.
Fighting words.
See, that's what I was saying earlier.
He was waiting to use that line, I can tell.
He had that pre-rehearsed. Yeah, I don't know. He's looking pretty competitive.
Too competitive, perhaps?
I don't think he's going to be as competitive as the last guy, but I could definitely see him and the other guy team up. Maybe I don't know. To really kind of lead the pack almost.
Would you, especially Pierre, you were the first one to say, "Hey, young team, gonna win this." Are you threatened by that? Like, you do identify with the younger crowd?
A tiny bit. But yeah, and that's a good point you made, Alex, about totally forgot about like alliances as well that they can make in between themselves too. So I could definitely see him making lots of deals with people.
Right.
Let's see who's next.
Hi, I'm Jen. I am 48, but age is just a number, right? Okay. Having a great time here today. I am going to kick everybody's butt. Hi.
Oh, she's ready.
She's ready for the competition. That's good. That is good.
Jen, I think we got some fans in the audience here for you tonight. So
she did not come to play, and I like that.
She didn't come to play. She came to win. That's good. I can see it.
She starts out by, "I'm having a great time already," and that great time's probably like a picture, this little interview. She's ready to go. This is her thing already.
Yeah.
And she looks very athletic too. Like, I don't know, like a runner or maybe like a volleyball person. I don't know. I don't know sports very well.
Yeah. Well, her teeth were like perfectly straight. That was the first thing I noticed about her. So I was like, wow, okay, cool. So I don't know. That's just a random comment, but hey, there you go.
Yeah, my entire perception of her just changed in between that first 5 seconds and the last few seconds, because she's like, "I'm just here to have a good time. By the way, you're all going down." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I see you."
All right, we have another Amazing Hunt fellow contestant. This next person did play Amazing Hunt and did a race, I think, with her husband, I want to say. I'm not sure. But our next person up.
I'm Oriane. I'm 47, and I'm going to win, everyone. Sorry to let you know now.
That was quick. Like, she didn't even like beat around the bush, like talk how fun she was having. She's just here to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's kind of the spirit you have to go into these games, especially, with those early morning interviews, right off the bat. Sometimes it does just have to be fast and, hey, I'm going to win. This is my game. Don't even spill to the camera what your game plan is. Let the audience figure out your game plan as the game is going on. I don't know.
Yeah, very mission focused, I can see. Very mission focused. Doesn't beat around the bush. Is there for one thing and one thing only, and will get there by any means necessary.
These last two, especially her and Jen, I could see them on doing a number of kind of like live reality games, or even like a reality show in general, like a challenge competition. Like, they are set to win.
Yeah.
Right. Now is that the Amazing Race partner? That is Jen her Amazing Race partner, or Amazing Hunt?
Nope, I think she ran the Amazing Hunt with her husband.
Nice.
This last one for the Oktoberfest, or the one before that, I can't remember. So there's lots of great episodes of the Amazing Hunt, which you can check out on Facebook, on YouTube, and get caught up and know the answers better than I do.
Nice. Awesome.
Let's see. This is the first, I think, for the younger crowd. So in general, that was the last of the older group, or the elite, as they're called in this series. Any predictions so far about how they're going to work out? I feel like they're really confident, especially for the older team. They're really pumped up. I think that may hurt them as a detriment, but time will only tell. Thoughts?
I can definitely see, this is just me thinking, but I can definitely see some of them getting confused at certain portions in the game, be the one to pull the topaz basically from Big Brother Canada, do something bad with good intentions and not know really what they're doing, and then be like, oh, so that's how that works. But I can also see some of them always picking up on clues, picking up on things that are always happening around them, just in case,
Right. Well, yeah. My perceptions of the elites are definitely, they know what they want to do. A lot of them have individual goals, more so than team goals, which could be a pro, which could be a con. So, they're going into this competition. I'm going to win. Well, the first couple rounds are team, right? You want your team to win. So I'm wondering how that's going to play out in the challenges, if they're going to be able to work together as a team, or if, they're going to kind of work individually, and then it's I don't know. It might not work out, but I do like the elite group, and I think they're really cool people. So yeah, a lot of good personalities.
All right, first up from our, I think it's called the Youngins team, but we'll see here. Oops, I forgot to share the screen. No one's going to be able to see that if I don't hit that button. There we go.
You know now. Hi, I'm Corey. I'm 33 years old, and my family's going down.
Hey, buddy.
So we're getting confidence already from the younger team. My family's going down.
Yeah, short and sweet. My name's Corey. I'm 33 years old, and my family's going down. I like it. I like it. I think she'll hopefully she'll apply that confidence to her game, and we'll see how she does.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see the team split. Actually, in live reality games, we typically have a younger group, maybe 20s, maybe 30s, around there. So I'm excited to see how being 33 is the oldest person of the youngest team. Like, this 33-year-old is probably one of the older people in a typical LRG in general. But it's interesting to see that, how maybe she'll come off as maybe the leader.
Right.
My name's Graham. I'm 27 years old, and yeah, just ready to kick some butt today. Let's go.
So 6 years is the answer to that question.
And I'm intrigued. He was kind of struggling. He's like, wait, how old am I? Like, what's going on here? Maybe he hasn't woken up yet. He needs his coffee.
Right.
I think he seems very laid back, and like, I don't know if this even makes sense, but he'll be like a comp beast without even trying.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, he definitely has a good spirit. I look forward to seeing him play.
I think he was wearing like a Nike shirt too, so that means he's athletic. So he's trying to scare people. He's like, oh, I run, I do stuff. So
maybe so.
We'll find out soon.
Hi,
I'm Joel. I'm 27, and my family's pretty old, so I think my youth is going to help me out here.
Oh, I think I know who my pick is.
Oh, really?
I don't know. He seems pretty intelligent, as well as brawn.
He's calling his family out for being old. How are you going to make an alliance out of that? Yeah, Grandma, I called you old, but we can still work together.
I think that, I'm not sure if I'm just like going crazy right now, but I feel like him and the previous person, they're brothers or something, because they look quite similar, also in age as well. I'm not sure why, but I kind of see it. I don't know why. So I feel like even if they're not brothers or anything, because they are so similar in age, there definitely could be somewhat of a bond there as well.
Right. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. We'll find out. Maybe they never met each other. They're like, hey, whoa, we're brothers. Whoa, that'd be crazy. Like two long-lost people, like, hey. I was going to mention he has very nice teeth, similar to what Alex brought up earlier on a contestant. I was like, oh, he has really nice teeth as well.
Everybody on the season has nice teeth.
I'm just trying to back you up, Alex, on that one. So I'm trying to bring it around for you.
I think it's actually a battle royale of who has the best teeth in the family.
Well, we'll see about the next contestant here. Who do we have?
Hey, my name's Shalane. I'm 25, and I'm looking forward to kicking my boyfriend's butt. Hi.
Oh, our first non-family member. At least the first person to state it, at least. It sounds like she's the girlfriend of a boyfriend whose family is doing this. So that concerns me a little bit for her. I see a lot of families sticking pretty tight.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, actually, that is a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah, you because we could easily see her just kind of be voted out or cut early on just simply because she's not blood. I hope that doesn't happen. I think just based off that interview, you know, she's a great contestant. I look forward to seeing how she does in the game. But you know, best of luck.
Yeah, exact same sentiment over here as well.
Let's see. Who do we have? Yeah, hopefully she'll be asked back for the next holiday party. Yeah.
I'm Amanda. I'm 22. My boyfriend and his family are in this game. They're going down. Good.
She is ready to play already too. She doesn't care. She's like, this family, I'm not family. They're going down.
Uh-oh.
I saw a little bit of attitude too, so that could definitely like be a little fiery, which I would love to see, honestly. And didn't she say she's also like the previous contestant? She's also one that's not directly related to the family.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it would be somewhat easier for her to just cut them off.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think she definitely has you know, kind of a good personality and confidence level about her. So, you know, I hope she uses that to her advantage. Maybe she could even team up with the other girlfriend on the team, and they could kind of be a little duo there, secret duo. Because obviously the boyfriends are probably going to want to be aligned with them. I'd hope so. But you know, we could very much see, you know, kind of imagine if the non-family wins the family battle royale. That would be an interesting twist of fate there. So we could see what happens.
I think there's a special story here on this next one.
Hi, I'm Simone. I'm supposed to be the team Rob and Simone, but I got an injury, so I brought my secret weapon, my son Adam. So hopefully he'll beat all of your butts today. Bye.
Hi, my name is Adam Wong. I'm 22 years old. Looking to, you know, give my best and see if I can come out on top of this competition.
Hi, I'm
Okay.
Three words. Silent but deadly.
Oh.
I can see that for sure. Especially because since his mom is not able to compete, he already has that chip on his shoulder that he's there to represent his mom as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he's gonna have a fan like watching from the stands at least, being like, "Hey, go at him!" So might be an extra encouragement.
Right. Yeah, I would agree with you there. I think silent but deadly. That's the phrase to sum up his character.
He's like, what did my mom get me into? I don't know what I'm doing. Little backstory, of course, with Bill here to talk a little bit more in depth about what happened. Sounds like Simone got hurt earlier in the day, so she wasn't able to be a part of the elite team. That's why Adam signed up for the youngin team. Have you two had any experience hosting or in games about a sudden replacement? Pierre, you're shaking your head real quick.
Yeah.
You had a replacement for the crown?
Honestly, funny story. On our day that we were supposed to film the crown, we originally only had 11 contestants, and that was because there was a whole casting issue because our school was basically split in half and we couldn't mix grades neither. So I had to cast all from my pool of my grade, and the day before the game, one of them bowed out last second because they weren't going to come to school that day. So I would have to work around with 11 people. But then when I was getting the people from the classrooms to come and participate, one of the guys in that class just said, "Hey, just take me with you. I'm like, okay, that works for me as well. So I just grabbed them as well, and it worked really well.
Who's this last person you recruited, by the way?
It was Mark R, the red hair guy.
Okay, very interesting. Alex, you had something similar?
Oh yeah, we had a pretty big situation on Woodland Park. There's always going to be those last minute dropouts and stuff, and unfortunately, on the morning of season 3 of Survivor Colorado, we had 3 girls who were supposed to carpool up together. One of the girls' fathers had an unfortunate injury that happened that morning. So they all 3 had to drop out the morning of Survivor Woodland Park, and it was a pretty big detrimental thing. But what ended up happening is we didn't have this planned out. And if you watched Survivor Colorado Woodland Park, you'll kind of realize this early on. Is there was these 2 characters or 2 contestants, Dylan Reeder and Riley Burgess, 2 very big Survivor Colorado icons. And they were up there just to be production managers and stuff. They weren't even going to play whatsoever. I just leaned over to them and I was like, hey guys, we're not going to have them. Can we do this with a season with 12 contestants instead of 15? Could you 2 be like the secret contestants of some sort and come on out? And they both agreed. They both came out, and it actually, Riley didn't do too well. I won't give any spoilers away, but Dylan, he definitely he showed up to play, and his gameplay throughout the season is some of it really truly defines what happens in the future later seasons of Survivor Colorado. So I mean, you know what, it can work out in different ways. I'll say that. It's that, like, you know what, if there's a dropout and you get a good contestant, you never know what could happen.
Absolutely. We talked a little bit earlier about our experience with Adventure Coco Pele. Jack Atkins, the guy who got cast in The Circle season 2, he came out, he had his flight booked and everything. Unfortunately, there was a delay with the flight. He missed his train, he missed this and that. So he wasn't able to start the game on night 1 with everybody else. So instead, we revamped the situation here and we used him as pretty much a reward. So we offered him as the first reward from the first challenge of the day. The team that won got to either pick Flint, which would start a fire, or an extra teammate on their team for the next morning. The team that won chose the fire over Jack. So, which you can watch the season on Facebook, Adventure Coco Pele, like the Adventure Gaming Group. But I think Kirk and everyone talked about it on that last podcast that just happened a little bit ago. And it talks all about Jack's experiences on live games. And that's just how we started on our personal game. Being late for a flight, Evan had to go pick him up from the airport hours later. And it was just a quick rework, last minute replacement kind of situation. So, Bill, great question. Next up, let's see who we have.
I'm Grace. I'm 19, and I'm going to beat all of you old farts.
Sure. All right. Go, Grace. Let's go.
I mean, I guess.
Pierre, you were all about this young team. What, a little bit too overly confident now, maybe?
Perhaps. I don't want to be the one to say this, but I can see her as an early boot.
Oh, poor Grace. No, Grace, you have a fan here. Maybe you said the wrong thing. Nobody else heard you. It's okay. Like, we can keep this between us. Like, this is just a confessional thing. So, but don't tell your competition they're old farts. Okay, just. Let's see. Up next.
Brooke, I'm 18, and all I hope is to beat my parents in this race.
All right.
I'm for her. Like, if her goal is to beat her parents, like, she has a goal. She has something set. She has parents, so at least she'll get 3rd place out if the parents go first. Like, that's 2 people in front of her that she really has, like, a motive to get out. So I think that's a sound strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I think she wants to just get out her parents. She wants to win. Best of luck to her. I think she could probably go far if she plays her cards right, and doesn't make the vendetta against her parents the only game move that she wants to have.
I think, what was I going to say? I just lost my train of thought. I have no idea at this moment.
Well, I would say just why just limit it to your parents, right? Your grandparents are there, your uncles and aunts are there, and all sorts of stuff. I mean, come on.
I remember what it was. I wonder who her parents are. Like there was that married couple we talked about earlier. Like husband wants to beat wife, and that's like his only goal in the game. So I wonder if that's her folks or somebody else. It's going to be interesting, and I'm going to need like one of those family tree diagrams to understand this family. So
I'm gonna need one of the family tree diagrams for the entire family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How is everybody related? Yeah.
Let's see who's up next.
I'm Brennan. I'm 17 years old and planning to win today. Hey, I'm Luke.
Dude, Brendan is the legend.
Already? Oh, okay.
Cool
The
guy.
legend.
I can see him as a cool guy with those glasses as well and a t-shirt. Yeah.
Dude, we got Batman and Spider-Man on this team.
How on earth,
That's
Bill, did
epic.
you cast this season? Spider-Man and Batman. Just like it's crazy. Where's Wonder Woman? We need Wonder. Is that the same DC? Yeah.
No.
No, Spider-Man is Marvel. Batman is DC.
Oh.
I think.
Yes.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. But dude, that guy's gonna be in the next Spider-Man 3. No Way Home. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. He's a force to be reckoned with. I can already tell. He's showing up. He got the glasses. I think he's gonna be a fun personality around the camp and stuff. I just think he's straight up gonna go far just by simply sitting back and playing the game and being nice.
He seems like he could be at like a gamer too, like understand like the intricacies of like making alliances, that kind of thing, and working with people. So that could be really good. Let's see, Luke.
17, 6'4", and half my family can't run, so I'm not too worried about coming in last.
Confidence through the roof.
And that's a tall roof. That is a 6'4" tall roof.
Yeah.
So
Definitely a physical threat because you haven't really seen any of them really state their height as well. So and he definitely, with the shirt and like the backwards hat, he's ready. He's ready to compete.
Yeah, I would agree. He's there for the competition, and he's going to be a challenge beast there. So we'll see what he does.
I like to say that like the older folks can't run. However, looking at some of them, I said it earlier. I was like, these people look like they're like runners and they're fit. They're ready to go. So I think he might be able to sprint faster. I don't know if he can hold the pace as long as they can. So
yeah, best of luck to him.
I'm Claire. I am 13 years old, and even though I'm a teenager, I'm still better than all of you. So good luck to you, but I'm better.
I think confidence
Aww.
just like exudes from the entire family. Like this family is super competitive. They're all good spirited about playing games together. So honestly, I wish the whole family like positive vibes and like good luck in this experience, especially it's that last one. So
agreed. Yeah.
Even though she said she'll kick everyone's butt. So
yeah. I think we can move on. But yeah, I think all the family, they're gonna have a fun time just competing today. So
I'm gonna have a fun time watching them compete. Don't get me wrong. Like
I definitely see them all having fun, but also there being a bit of hurt feelings near the end of the day. But
depends on whose name you draw for Christmas. You're like, Aunt, you voted me out. You get a box of coal.
Hi, I'm Vienna and I'm 13 years old. Losing's fine, but winning's better, so run while you can.
Look at that, like inspirational message right off the bat. Run while you can.
Gosh, it's sad. Like I wish them all the best of luck, but as we're getting down to the last couple here, it's like there's only one winner at the end of the day. Which one is it going to be? And all of that, there's just such strong personalities from everybody out there. And I don't know, man. I mean, it's kind of sad to see all these people that are going to be participating, and then, you know, not everyone's going to make it to the end. So I wish that's the sad part about competitions, that your favorites get voted out along the way, right? So.
Yeah.
But it should be great just to be somebody's favorite, to be that person that people are rooting for. And I think all of these contestants can take that to heart. Like, we are rooting for each and every one of them. So
yes, agreed. I'm rooting for the entire younger generation team.
I'm rooting for the older ones too. Don't get me wrong. Like, everyone deserves like a yay, but good luck. And the younger ones, like, if they have the experience like we all did in these live reality games, what's stopping them from coming back on a like Survivor Colorado or playing in The Crown and stuff like that later on? Pick up a college Survivor when they go off to college and university after this. Like, this is only the start for them, especially if they drive this competition and get to have great communication skills and make the bonds with people they do in these games. The world's waiting. So,
right, agreed.
Yep.
All right. I think last on our list. There we are. Gia rounds out our cast of 26 people playing Battle Royale at age 9. And I will say it first. Gia is my pick to win. Like, in the younger crowd, I call her as my pick. Like, there was that little intro when everybody was doing the poses. She did like a little like thing like that. Like, Gia, you got this, girl. Like, Gia is my pick to win. I'm not even using a wild card. She's my younger as my pick.
I feel like she'll be underestimated by some of them. Be like, oh, she's just 9 years old. Just kick her to the curb. But I definitely see some fire in her, like some sort of motivation to prove that, yeah, maybe I am the youngest one here, but I just beat you in that challenge. So what do you have to say?
And I don't want to spoil the preview too much. So everyone watch the preview on The Amazing Hunt on Facebook. Vienna, the one earlier, says some really great stuff about gameplay and stuff. I'm spoiling it, but there's some really great gameplay by this younger crowd too, even though they're less experienced and they are like 13 and Gia is only 9, but they have some great gameplay. And like Gia said, just like, losing's not bad, but winning's better. Like, it's having the experience that really counts. So Gia, great words to live by.
I would agree.
All right, give me just a moment. I'm going to pull up the Amazing Hunt's Instagram. You can go to their Instagram and check out all the cast pictures too. And then we'll just kind of pick out our favorites and then go from there. I already called out my younger. Should we start on the younger team, folks?
Yeah.
I'd love to, yeah.
All right, let's see here. Abe comes before P. So Alex, who do you want on your draft?
Oh, man. All right. So let me look here. I think that so the rules of the draft are
one younger, one older, and one wild card.
Oh, okay. I thought it was from each. Oh no, okay. All right, cool, awesome. That makes sense. One younger pick. Oh man. Okay, the younger pick I'm going to choose to win is going to be Brooke.
All right, let's pull up the picture for Brooke here. Brooke, where are you at? Oh, yep, okay. Oh, I remember Brooke. Let's share it with everyone at home too that's watching. Brooke was the one that wanted to beat mom and dad, right?
Yes. And so the reason why I think that she's my younger team pick. I didn't know that we were doing just one. I thought it was male and female from each group. So I will just say my other pick was going to be Adam, the son who got called in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think between Brooke and Adam, I think Brooke probably has a more competitive advantage going in. I don't know. I just I'm rooting for her to win. I hope she does a good job, and I hope that the thing against her parents isn't maybe it's gameplay, maybe it's an actual thing, or maybe I hope that it doesn't that's not her only goal in the game. That would be who I would say. So yeah. Pierre, how about you?
It's actually funny I'm saying this, but I picked Adam as well as my pick. Because like I said, he seems silent but deadly, and it's also sort of a gamble picking. But I also feel like he would be the ones like, oh, my mom just made me do this. I'm just doing this. My mom told me to. But I also feel like as the momentum in the game starts picking up, it'll be like, oh, okay, I stand a better chance than most people here of winning. So I'm gonna give it my all. So Adam is definitely my pick for the younger squad.
A solid choice by far. Pierre, since you kind of chose last, we'll reverse this order here. Pierre, younger crowd, who you're looking forward to seeing win?
Wait, older crowd or younger now?
Older crowd. And then we'll do wild card after this. I know it's difficult. There's a lot of good people up there, and I'm excited to see a lot of these people play.
Honestly, I'm going to pick Jen. Jen is definitely my pick. Because, like you said, in her time, she also seems very fit. Like you can even see in the picture, like the hat, I don't know what this is called.
The bicep?
The bicep, the muscle pose, she seems really fit and ready to go, So I definitely can see her winning as well.
All right, good choice. Alex, what you think?
For winner, oh shoot. I think my winner. I mean, I was gonna say Jen, but I don't want to copy you here. So I think my winner pick for the elite team is going to be Ross.
Oh, okay.
I like his hat.
Is that a sports team?
No, it just has a fish on it.
Oh, okay. And you like to wear hats too, so I see the resemblance, and I think his personality, he was the likable one. He's like, I'm the nice guy. So that really could go far, especially like when you're competing against your family. If you're the nice one, might as well make him further, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. I would agree.
I'm just curious to see how they are actually related. I would like to see a family tree. So Bill, I know you're watching there. Eventually we want some graphic to show us how they're related, please.
Right.
All right, older team for me. I think I kind of said it earlier. So I don't think it should be too much of a surprise because I'm terrible at keeping secrets. This is why I get voted out of Survivor. Kelly, come on, Kelly. Team Canada right there. She is in spirit. She's got her little scarf going on. She's got her hat on. She is in it to represent. Go Kelly for sure. I hope you have a fun time. And hopefully that fun time keeps going all the way to the finale, okay? So, Team Kelly.
Agreed. Yeah, Kelly's a good choice.
Wild card time. Alex, you haven't started a round yet.
Okay.
Alex?
Yes.
You're like, okay, I will take this. So
yes, easy. Brendan. Easy. The legend Brendan. Oh my goodness. He's Spider-Man, guys. This guy, yeah, he's my wild card to win because I think he's gonna lay low. He's gonna sit back and he's gonna do in the challenges and he's gonna participate. But I also think he might be able to make it far if he plays his card right. So yeah, Brooke, Brendan, and Ross are my picks for the amazing hunts.
Nice.
Battle Royale. So that's all three for me.
And then throughout the season, we'll be doing some special recaps. They are shorter episodes, so I don't know if we're going to cover every single episode each at a time. However, we might compile a few episodes and just talk to them. and hopefully get a family member to out here to talk, or Bill back on to kind of explain how the day goes and how the events rolled out. Hopefully, Alex and Pierre, you'll be able to join me on some of those recaps just to talk about our contestants and see how well they do. And I know mine will do better. I'm just saying, overly confident right here. Anyway, Pierre, what you got for a wild card?
Wild card, 110% is going to be Steve. Like I said, he said he's a businessman. I also see him being strategic and also very athletic. So he's definitely my pick for wild card.
You got the rivalry already, Batman versus Spider-Man. So,
ooh, that would be a good movie.
So my picks are Adam. Who's the other one? Oh my gosh, Jen and Steve. Those are my picks.
Adam, Jen, and Steve. All right. Let's see here. I think my next pick. We talked about this player earlier. Oh, there's like a few. There's so many good people. Why did I only let us do one? Okay, I'm gonna go with. Let's gonna go with Joel. We talked about how he looks athletic. He's got a nice smile, so maybe that'll be nice. Maybe he has one of those girlfriends that are in the game, so hopefully they'll come with like some alliance and work together in that aspect. And Joel, good luck to you, sir. And good luck to all my people, Kelly and Gia included. Gia, I think, wins the whole thing, by the way. I actually have no idea how the game goes. That was rough. Like, I'm rooting for like Vienna and like Allison, of course, Oriane, Martin too. He had a lot of spirit at first too. All these characters, I just want to keep talking about. I wish them all the best of luck, and I think we said that, but we do mean that.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that overall, just based off the cast interviews, and remember, I didn't see a whole lot of this lead up to this before today. I mean, I just think that it's, from a first impression, I think it's very strong. They all have very strong personalities, and they're all there to play the game. And them being related is also another, bone to throw into the entire season. So I think it's going to be a really interesting gameplay, and I do look forward to seeing how everybody does. So.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way for both of you. I definitely feel like it's going to be interesting to see how like family clash, because definitely there'll be some that will be like, oh, I don't want to hurt them, they're my family, but there's going to be other ones that are like, family or not, you're going down. And yeah, it's going to be cool to see, because I definitely think there'll be some petty drama here and there. They're like, oh, so you're going to write my name down even though I'm your mother. Okay. So
you're going to be grounded after this, child.
Exactly. I definitely feel like there could be a little bit of like petty drama here and there, but I feel like at the end of the day, they'll all be like, hey, this is family, this is fun, let's just have a good time.
Absolutely. And I think that's what all these games are here for, just to have a good time. So we appreciate everyone hopping in today and giving your feedback on that. Best of luck to everyone and their games. And with that being said, Survivor Michigan is live right now, covering the recap with two queens that just got voted out most recently, two fan favorites. So if you have not been keeping up with that, make sure you check that out. And also, Bill, Battle Royale 2020 Episode 1 will come out tomorrow on May 12th.
Yes.
At The Amazing Hunt's Instagram. So make sure you follow at Instagram. It is The Amazing Hunt. You can find it right on Instagram. Pierre, I know you love Instagram. I'm still learning the ropes on Instagram. I tell you that. So The Crown is on Instagram, yay, or just on YouTube still?
Maybe I might upload like mini clips on Instagram. That just all depends on how I'm feeling. But for the moment, we're on YouTube, and just publicity stuff is just on Instagram.
Perfect. Alex, Rockledge, YouTube or
Yes.
Instagram, or both?
Both. Yeah, Rockledge Studios. Please go follow me on Rockledge Studios on YouTube and also on Instagram. And One other thing, if you would like to participate in a live reality game coming up this month, at the end of this month, May 29th and 30th, we're doing Survivor Colorado Lost Ruins out here in Colorado. And it's going to be a brains versus bronze versus beauty season, and it's going to be thrilling and awesome. But we still need cast. So if you want to be a part of this experience, hit me up or go to the Google form. So yeah.
Which you can check out all live reality game casting at LRG Casting on Facebook. And of course, follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, Live Reality Games. Till then, my name's Dustyn, Pierre, Alex, thanks for hanging out tonight, and best of luck to everyone. And we'll see you all later.